where February is fabulous. Definition, preschooler. Solution, wise guy. And our solution to fun with the phone on television is Definition. And now let's have some fun with our resident wise guy, Jim Perry.
Thank you, David. Hi there. Welcome to Definition, the game of give and take, and we welcome back our captains, Tony Rosato and Lynne Griffin. Having a good time with these people? I understand that you have been carried off by the best of them.
Carried away.
Right? What does that mean?
I was in a production of King Lear at Stratford.
Right.
And I was carried by Peter Ustinov, which was great. But he was very annoyed with me because he would say to me, "What did you have for dinner tonight? Lasagna? Good. He weighs a ton." But then I got carried by Max von Sydow as well in Strange Brew. I just kept saying, "I think we should do this takeover again." He was wonderful.
Carry me again. Who do you want to be carried by in your next film?
You know who I'd really like?
Who?
Martin Sheen. Where are you, Martin?
Martin Sheen.
You can carry me anytime, yeah.
He's a little fella. He might drop you.
Hey!
No,
what is this? Amazon time?
You're a little person. Tell us about you. Now, with Second City, what happened one time? Somebody said when you were performing at Second City, something happened.
Oh, yeah, they must be thinking the time I fell off the stage.
Let me turn this towards you.
The time I fell off the stage.
You did what?
Yeah, we were doing a game show sketch, as a matter of fact, and I had to play a contestant who wasn't willing to play the game. So they bound my hands, and I didn't realize where the end of the stage was when they threw me out of the curtain. And I went flying, and I suddenly realized I was going to go right off the stage, but I couldn't stop myself. And I landed on 3 people on their table.
And the audience probably said to say, "That's funny. Keep that in. Do that every night. Go falling into the audience there."
That's right. I landed on a woman's head. It was very funny.
What a great idea for contestants. I wonder if our contestants would like it. Just tie them down so they can't leave. Well, we're going to have to ask our champion with Lynne Griffin. This is Paula Olson over here. Hi, Paula.
Hi.
Your hands are free, right?
Yeah, right now they are.
Well, actually, you've been picking a few things up with those hands there. Some lovely kitchen appliances, a couple of other things. Over $200 in cash prizes.
Thank you.
Just 2 wins. You're a good player.
Thank you.
And we are welcoming the challenger for the first time. With Tony Rosato, here's a computer consultant who gets mistaken for Mr. Suzuki, Rosato. Hello, Ron. Mr. Suzuki.
Well, I was up at the airport parking garage, and I was looking for a parking space, and it was full. I couldn't find one. 2 guys walked up or waved me down in the car and waved me into a space that said reserved, staff only. I didn't know what was going on, so I parked the car, and as I was getting out of the car with my bag running for the airport, the gentleman said, "And where are you off to today, Mr. Suzuki?" So I said, "Ottawa, thank you."
Yes, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Just handle it very smoothly.
Got it.
Good. Nice to have you here, Ron. And we're going to play the best 2 out of 3. We do invite your attention to play along at home as we start with this definition.
How lightning rods should be sold.
How lightning rods should be sold. How lightning rods should be sold. Starting with the challengers, Tony, give a letter away that you do not want.
An X.
There is no X. That means Ron can take a letter that he thinks he needs.
Let's try an R.
An R is in Ron. No R. No letter on the board. No guess at how lightning rods should be sold. Over to Lynne Griffin to give a letter away.
I will give away a Z.
There's no Z. And Paula, you can take a letter.
I'll take an A, please.
No A. And again, no guess. Got to put a letter up there to have a guess. And we're back to Tony to give one away.
A V.
No V as in Victor. Ron, take a letter.
Let's try an E.
There is an E. There is one E at the end of this 3-letter word. You put a letter up there, so either of you can give me a guess if you'd like. Do you know how lightning rods should be sold? And there's the signal time is up. We go over to Lynne. Give one away.
I'll give away a Q.
No Q. Take a letter, Paula.
I'll take an N as in Nancy.
There is no N.
Oh.
I used to have a little trouble getting on track here today with how lightning rods should be sold. Back to you, Tony. Give one.
A B is in Bob.
You're giving away a B as in Bob? Oh, boy. You're giving your opponents 2 B's. And a free guess for Paula and Lynne with a big break. Do you know how lightning rods should be sold?
By the book.
No, but that's a free guess till your turn. Paula, give a letter away.
Give away H.
H is in Harry. Oh, what a nice person you are. You're returning the favor. Ron and Tony with a free guess how lightning rods should be sold.
By the bolt?
By the bolt. Lightning bolt. Boom. Striking. I bet you were wondering if you were ever going to get back over there, right, Tony? He said, oh, boy. Well, it worked out for the challengers.
Stalling, huh?
They lead 1-0. The champions, if Paula's going to have her third win, she and Lynn have got to get 2 in a row, and we'll find out if they can do that right after this timeout. Give the champions a chance to come back after we take a brief look at the runner-up prizes.
Bathroom accessories, compliments of new deluxe frosting from Monarch. Ready to spread in 3 delicious flavors. Tastes homemade. Deluxe frosting from Monarch. And the elegant Schaefer Targa Series fountain pen, pencil, and ballpoint set. Trim lines that create the finest in writing jewelry. A truly fine gift from Schaefer.
All righty. Paula trying for a third win. And she needs 2 in a row with Lynne Griffin. We start with this definition for them.
Certain fashionable girls.
And a little reminder that certain specific fashionable girls. Certain fashionable girls. Paula, as your trailer, we'll start with you. Give a letter away.
I'll give away the X.
There is no X, and Lynn, this time you'll take letters.
I would like an A.
You'll get 1 A. 1 A in the 5-letter word here. But most importantly, first opportunity to tie up the match. Do you know certain fashionable girls? Over to Ron. Give 1 away.
Let's try the Z.
No Z. Tony, this time you'll take a letter.
An E?
There are 3 E's. Very good choices. You get 2 of them in the 8-letter word and 1 of them in that 5-letter word. With those 4 vowels, we have a new champion. If either of you know certain fashionable girls. Over to Paula to give a letter away.
I'll give away the Q.
No Q. Take 1, Lynn.
Can I try a D?
D as in dog. There is a D. 1 D at the beginning of this word to tie up the match. Certain fashionable girls. And we're over to Ron. Give a letter away.
We'll give away the Y.
There is no Y. Take a letter, Tony.
An S.
S is in Sam. 2 S's. 1 S goes here. The other goes here. We have a new champion if you know certain fashionable girls.
Designer jeans.
That's right. Designer jeans. Yeah. Certain specific girls. Jeans.
Very good.
Certain girls, jeans, fashionable designer jeans, the well-known phrase. And Rosato is our new champion. I do hope that Ron enjoys this.
Ron, you've just won Sea Queen's beautiful swimsuits and beach covers for today's look. Available in a range of styles from Sea Queen Swimwear Collection. Canada's leading fashion swimwear manufacturer, Sea Queen.
Boy, they won't get you mixed for Mr. Suzuki and those, Ron. I'm telling you. And we'll play the bonus for cash in just a moment. We have to say goodbye to Paula. Paula did very well, though. A couple of lovely prizes, including those kitchen appliances, and as I mentioned, 2 good bonuses, $240 in cash.
Thank you very much. It was fun.
Thank you. Paula Olson. Thank you, Paula. Well, our new champion, very nicely done. Let's see if we can top off a fine win as Ron and Tony try to pick up some cash with this bonus definition.